Hey, what's up guys? How y'all doing today? Hopefully everybody's having an amazing day. Thanks for coming out to the live stream. This thing is just about ready to rock and roll. Alright, so I guess we're going to start off doing some Showdown with this DBS Super Negla thingy dingy here. I haven't used this car in a long time, but we're going to go rock and roll with it. I see William D. What's up? Salvador, how you doing? Gilbert, Gary, what's up? Jafford 23, how are you today? Fabian, we got Angels Arcade, Sky's the Limit. Uncle Broken Down, we got Ray Ray, Micha Kitsu. Nice to see everybody. Thanks for coming out. Alrighty. I need to grab my controller and then we'll be ready to go. Alright. Alright, let's head over to the Showdown and get this thing started. Alright, so where is it at? There it is. There it is. Let's hit the Go Race button. It'd be nice to have all of the cars completely maxed out, but you know what? You got what you got, and that's what you got to deal with, I guess. The amount of game cash it would take to upgrade everything would be redonkulous. So this is a really fast shifting car. It's going to take a minute to get used to this, I think. Fabian, I can't understand you, buddy. If you happen to speak English, that would be much better. I have no idea what you're saying there. Jeffrey says, I got my Buick, but no fusion parts. Yeah, that's the problem with something like a Buick. That is a brand new car manufacturer, and nobody has any parts for it yet, so. Unless you want to spend real money to open crates, you're kind of stuck with no parts. They don't make that easy, do they? Alright, what? Salvador says something about ASL. I'm not sure what you're asking about there. No, you cannot play this on PC, but I guess at the same time you can. You can download an Android emulator like LD Player, which will allow you to play Android games and apps on your PC. But there's not an actual PC version of the game. Alright, 1 second. It'd be cool if they made a PC version, but they haven't so far. I don't know if they're ever planning on it. My guess is probably not. I think it's just Android and iOS, basically. Fabian says, I know both English and Spanish. I only know English. William D says, hit that like button for Danny. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, hit that like if you don't mind. That would be really nice. Only takes a second. Yeah, JP, unfortunately, it probably requires a lot of parts to get those cars leveled up enough. So you might need to end up opening some crates for parts if you want to finish it. I don't know, man. It's this game's rough. This game's rough when it comes to trying to finish events. I love this game, but my goodness, they don't make it easy for us. What's up, Stacks Fatty? How you doing today? Nice to see ya. Alright. For some reason, this car doesn't seem to be driving the way I remember it. Like, I'm pretty sure you normally shift into second gear and the needle kicks back, but that's not happening. This car seems different than what I remember. It should be running faster than 8.0 as well, so maybe I have it tuned wrong, I'm not sure. What's up, Sean Hill? How's it going? I don't remember what I was doing with this car last time I drove it. It's been a long time. I can't even remember when the last time I drove this was or what I was doing with it, but it was a long time ago. Alright, we're going to race David. Hello, David. 3, 2, 1, go. Huh, weird. It's like I try to shift into second and it's not shifting. It's like the machine gun shifter, but I think it's faster than my other car. 7.999, I'll take it. I will take it. Sebio, what's up, buddy? How are you doing today? My crew is currently full, so we don't have room for anybody else. Most of the time we're full. It's pretty hard to find spots on my crew. People don't leave very often. Jefford23 says, yeah, I miss out on so many cars. It's crazy, but I continue playing. Yeah, you know, I look at it this way. I don't need to have every car in the game, so it's okay not to have stuff, right? I've been playing for 7 years. I've acquired a lot of stuff over those 7 years, and I can have fun with what I have, so I don't mind missing out on some of those cars. I mean, there's a lot of them that I really would love to have, but if I don't get them, no big deal. It'll be okay. What's my fastest car? I don't know. Probably the fastest car that I have maxed out is probably either my Mark IV Supra or my Dodge Charger Track Pack, I think. One of those two. I think they both run about 6.8s, 6.7, something like that. 2, 1, go. There, that time it drove like I expected it to, but then I messed up a shift. I don't like this car too much. Miguel, what's going on, my man? How's your day? William D. stuck on the Colorado event. Yeah, you know, I think I did like the first 2 lock-ins, and that was about it. I might have done 3 of the lock-ins. I'm not sure. I think I got stuck on the 3rd lock-in or something. Now, I think there might be a couple cars that I don't have, so I'm just like, eh, no thanks. That Camaro looks really cool in red. Alright, let's try this. 3, 2, 1... go. Second night. Oh, that was bad. I think I need to learn how to relaunch this car, actually. Ah, you're going to the F1 races again? That's awesome, Miguel. Hope you have fun. That would be really cool. I've never seen F1 cars in person. I've seen like top fuel drag cars in person. That was pretty cool, man. Those things would shake the stands. The top fuel cars are insane. Very fun, but insane. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, like Indy cars or F1. I've never seen anything like that in person. It would be super cool. One of the things, like if you went to a rally car event, you wouldn't get to see much. You would stand there, and every once in a while, somebody would just zoom by, like, vroom, then it's gone, and it's like, hey, that was cool. Vroom, then it was gone. And then you might even get ran over by a crashing car. So, rally cars would be pretty dangerous. Hey, Golf Clash, how you doing today? I'm good, man. Thank you. We got Welcome Daddy. Hey, hey. Nice to see ya. He says, I'm the greatest. Well, thank you. All right, so Jafford 23, there's too many variables to tell you what you're going to need to hit the trophies. I mean, you're going to need a card doing in the 7 zeros, you know, 7 zeros, 7 1s, 7 2s, but you don't know who you're going to be matched against. The matchmaking is just so random. There's no way to know for sure how fast the card needs to be. You just kind of need to take the fastest car you have available and go race and do your best. But I can't tell you if they're going to constantly match you against people that are faster or people who are slower, so it's kind of all about luck right there. What do you mean by prestige mode, Golf Clash? Right now we're doing showdowns. If you're asking about a prestige cup, no, I did that on Thursday. It's kind of funny, but cars in this game are very, very fast. Some of them are doing like 500 miles per hour. They're doing 6 second quarter mile. Yeah, 6 second half miles. It's pretty insane. It's not very realistic. We got Melon in the house. What's up, Melon? Not realistic at all. Imagine being in a car that does a quarter mile or even a half mile, right? Imagine doing a half mile in like 6 seconds or 5 seconds, right? The G-forces might kill you. Maybe. Sorta. I don't like the way this car shifts, though. I hate it. It's not a fun shifting car. Alright, so what is that? The person with a bunch of dashes in the number 4. I'll just call you 4. So in order to get more of those tokens, you got to run the Elite Tuners events and do a lot of showdown races. Those are pretty much the only way to get those tokens is showdowns and Elite Tuner events. And then you can always check the map every day just to see if any of the little events on the map are giving out the tokens. But that's the main way to do it right there. It's a very long time consuming process. What's up, Ronan? How are you doing? But I think it took me over 2 years to finish the Elite Tuners events because it took forever to get those tokens. It took forever. Oh, Gilbert, is that was you I raced in the showdown? Like when I'm doing the showdowns, I'm not really paying much attention. I'm just kind of reading the chat and talking to you guys where I drive the car on autopilot for the most part. Yeah, I don't like this car. I'm only kind of paying attention to what I'm doing on the game. Ah, Gilbert Race Melon. Gotcha. Yeah, Melon's a very good tuner for live racing. Welcome. I'm doing pretty good, buddy. Hope you're doing awesome as well. Thank you. Yep, Miguel. I don't know what you said there, my friend. I'm surprised they don't put a little translate button or something on the live chats. It'd be kind of nice if they would, but... What's weird is sometimes, like when I go to my YouTube studio and I go to answer comments, if somebody leaves a comment in another language, sometimes it allows me to transfer it into the English. Sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of a weird deal. Gilbert says, machine shifting my Audi. Thanks, Miguel. Yeah, I can't understand what those guys are saying. Alright, later. I wish I knew a bunch of different languages, but unfortunately I do not. Kella, what's up? Have I done the blue showdown? The one where you win the car? Yeah, I did that on a couple days ago. A few days ago. Oh, I think that guy just kicked my butt. Wait. Yes! I made it. I guess his car ran out of top speed there. Alright, so you have to unlock the Elite Tuners Corvette by doing Elite Tuners events. Once you get to a certain point, the event for the Corvette will pop up. I'm not really sure how far you have to get into the Elite Tuners before that pops up. That's pretty much how that works. What's up, Dakar? How you doing? Nice to see you. Those of you guys who are channel members, thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that a lot. Hey, Yuri, what's up? Ah, Yuri just got the Sylvia S13. Yeah, some of those Sylvias are really cool. I like the Sylvias in real life. I would like to own one. That would be very nice. That would be awesome to have a Sylvia. JP, who? Off-brand Danny Lightning be like Dean Beam Blast. I do not understand. I do not follow, sir. I'm a little bit confused by that. Yes, I win. I think this car is maxed out. Pretty sure. There I ran a 7.8. Oh, nice. The Beard of Gaming says I got S13 almost maxed out. That's a really good car to have maxed out, honestly. It's really fast. I mean, it's got a way to set it up to do almost anything you want with it. So it's a really nice car. All right. Our gas tank is full. JP, I don't quite understand. I mean, I get it, but I don't really get it, right? Dean, who is? What is Dean Beam Blast? I mean, I don't get it. I'm confused here, buddy. I don't know. It's all good though. All right, David Shiv in the house. What's up, man? All right. I got a yawn. I'm always freaking yawning. It's terrible. Yuri says some of the people on the CSR subreddit got some of the cars from Elite Tuners maxed out. Yeah, you know, they're very cool. I got several of mine maxed out as well. I don't have any of the add-ons though. Man, my sinuses are messing me up again today. I got a bunch of phlegm in the throat today. A phlegmy throat. No fun, no fun. Oh, that was a close race. Really close. But yeah, like the add-on events for Elite Tuners, I haven't really done any of those. They're really cool and stuff, but there's just too many cars to constantly be upgrading in this game. This game wants to take all of your resources. Like the S15 and the Corvette are the two Elite Tuners cars I haven't upgraded that I would like to. Those are amazing. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna lose. Ah, man. Cooper says, how are you getting so many elite points? What do you mean by elite points? I'm not really sure what elite points are. Are you talking about respect points or trophies or what? I'm not 100% sure. So Miguel, I got it with the Mark IV Supra running a 6.9 on most races. So you should probably be able to get it with the Supra GR as well. I got it on the first day with the Mark IV Supra. So I'm going to say yes, I think you can. Michikitsu says, I haven't started the Colorado Showdown, but after the stream, I will run it. Yeah, it's worth doing. I mean, that car is pretty neat. I still don't have access to the new cars yet on my content account, so I can't do shift patterns for those yet, but it does seem like the oh my goodness, it does seem like the Charger is a really good car. I don't know why I constantly yawn. It's terrible. I think I have yawn syndrome or something. But yeah, if you got this Supra maxed out, you should be able to get that Colorado car no problem from the Showdown. Oh, baby. We got her. We got her. Nice. William D says, I'm running a 7.1 and losing miserable after 1,000 trophies. So are you trying to do a little bit every day? I mean, that's what I do is I run the first day, and if I get stuck, I stop, and then I come back tomorrow. And then when I get stuck, I come back the next day. And then when I get stuck, I come back the next day. I mean, normally every day you can gain a little more if you do it that way. Usually if I just do that every single day, by the time the thing ends, as long as I had a decently fast car, I'll usually make it through. A bad shift cost me that race right there. That's a bummer. A bad shift will, a bad shift will definitely mess you guys up. One bad shift is all it takes to ruin your day, everybody. One bad shift. That's all it takes. Unity Films, what's up? I'm doing good. How about yourself? All right. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out to the live stream and watching my videos. Thank you guys. Hopefully you guys find all that junk I make helpful. I try and put out at least something almost every day, so. Go, 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 go. I think we lost one. He ran a 7.823. I wonder what the world record time on this car is. Melon says, I got it in the second day with the Izzy's Vet. Nice. Yeah, that Vet's awesome. Michikitsu, I mean, I can't really say for sure, but I would assume with a 7.2 car, you should be able to do it before it ends. How many days do we have left on that showdown? I can only guess, right? We can only speculate because we don't know what opponents the game is going to match you against, but it seems to me that you should be able to. There's no guarantee, but I would say probably. Okay, 1 day and 18 hours, so there's still definitely some time to do it. I think you should be able to do it. Just keep at it. Now, one technique somebody I know a few people that do this. This is another technique you can try. But they'll get on once per hour and run 2 to 3 races, then stop. They'll wait an hour, come back on and do 2 to 3 races. Wait an hour, 2 to 3 races. And I know a few people that say that method works wonders for them. I've never actually tried that method that I can remember, but a lot of people say it works. So that might be something you could try. Isaiah says he bought the new pack with the Ring Brothers card in the yellow one. The yellow one. Isaiah, I'm not really sure what you mean by this in the showdown and the yellow one. As far as the Ring Brothers car, as far as I know, well, I guess there's a couple of different Ring Brothers cars, so I'm not even sure which one you're referring to here. I don't know what you bought there, so I can't really give you an answer on that. Not enough information. Jafford says, personally, I do 50, then I take a break. And then I do 50 or 25, then I just keep it up. The car says the GR Super with 7.0 can make it really fast. The big racers are out, so do it now. 743 performance points. I'm not actually familiar with the Weaver's Customs. Performance points isn't really something I look at a car. I don't think performance points really do anything, honestly. The only time I look at the performance points is when I'm trying to do a low Evo high performance point tune or whatever. Or I said it backwards, but you know what I mean. But I mean, normally more performance points don't necessarily mean the car is going to be faster. I mean, you would think it would on paper, but not necessarily. I think the majority of the stats don't mean anything in this game. But I'm not really sure what the max performance points for that car would be. I mean, if you went on YouTube and you looked at the maxed out car, somebody's got to have a shift pattern video for that car, right? That would tell you how many performance points that car normally has when it's maxed out. So that's probably easy. That's probably the easiest way to figure that one out. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, come on now. Go, 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 go. Some of these races are really close, which is awesome. Oh, look at that. I was robbed. From what I can tell, I was definitely in the lead. I should have won that. I was robbed. I'm angry. Lightning smash! That's all I can say. Robbed. I'm not a fan of that. Oh well. Oh well. Whatever, you know. Melon says the Gamera is coming back to the race pass soon. That's good, man. Gamera is one of those cars that everybody wants to have. Like, you want a Gamera. If you can get one, you should get one because they're super good. That should be on your list of things to get right now. Comicus, no more information about that, my friend. I think there might actually be something to that, but I can't really find anything that really supports it for proof, but it might be. It very well could be. I guess you would have to have both cars, max them both out, and then compare them. I think that's the only way to know for sure. But yeah, supposedly the Boss Mustang that they give you for free is slower than the one that you get out of the rare imports or whatever. So I don't know. But I think that might be true, but I don't know. So, the thing with support is more than likely you're contacting some guy sitting in the cubicle that doesn't know anything about the game, that doesn't care about the game. He's just there for a paycheck, you know what I mean? More than likely they don't even work for the game. It's probably like some sort of contracted call center that deals with that stuff. Hey, hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I think somebody's knocking at the door. 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Alright, hold on. Let me go find the live chat again. I have returned. Alright. Back to the racing. Yeah, I mean, I don't really, I don't think support is the greatest on a lot of these games. Sometimes you get a really awesome support person that does take the time to learn about the game or whatever they're supporting, but a lot of those people just don't care. They just want to hit auto reply button number 1 and be done with you. Here's auto reply number 1. Now give me my paycheck. You know, that's kind of the attitude some of them have. 3, 2, 1, go. But you do get really awesome support people who want to help you every once in a while. Some of them do care about their jobs, but I don't think they all do. Hey, welcome. So, thanks, buddy. And you kind of gotta just race the Elite Tuners races and just do a lot of Showdown races. Those are the main ways to get the tokens, right? The green ones and the blue ones go really fast if you can do Showdowns. But I think the pink ones and the gold ones take a really long time to get. But once you start getting some of those Elite Tuners cars, you know, you get your Supra. What you want to do is start dumping all the parts you get into the Supra, upgrading the Supra, and then running those Elite Tuners events to start off. The further you get into the Elite Tuners events, the more of the Elite Tuners events and cars will unlock. So it's a very long time consuming thing. So it's unfortunately going to take forever, but it's awesome and it's worth it. Unity, what are you talking about? Like stage 6 parts, fusion parts, elite parts? I'm not really sure what you're referring to there, because there's different ways to get different things in this game. Now, one thing you can do if you're just trying to get fusions in stage 6 is you can go into rare imports and open crates with bronze keys. Oh man, I lost. As long as you have golden stars on your Supra, you can just go ahead and spend your bronze keys to get those stage 6 parts and the fusion parts. That's the easiest way to do it. So whatever car you're in, when you go into rare imports, if you click on the parts tab, here I'll show you. Let me go show you what I'm talking about. All right, rank up. Ooh, 25 keys. Yay. Thank you for the big prizes, guys. Thank you for the big prizes, CSR. I appreciate that so much. Or if you just saw that, those pop up right there and you can buy those with real money when that happens. But if you come into rare imports, click on the little thing that says parts, and whatever car you're currently in, it'll have parts for that car. So if I were in my Supra, those would be parts for the Supra. But, you know, it takes a lot of saving your keys to get this stuff. But if you save for 3 or 4 months, let's just say you save all, if you play a lot, I should say. If you play a lot and you save your bronze keys for a couple of months, you'll get enough to probably max out the Supra. It takes a while though. It's a very long time consuming process to get through some of these things. Sayara, what about the Izzy's Tuner Challenge? Is there a specific thing you're wanting to know about with it? More than likely, my memory won't remember, but I hate all the phlegm in my throat, guys. Sinuses are a pain in the butt. Welcome Daddy says I got 1,000 bronze keys. That's enough to get you a few parts. I mean, it'll help. It'll definitely help, but I would just save up more. I would save up more. I mean, it's kind of random what pops out of there, so it's kind of hard to say exactly how many keys you need to max it, but Unity has 3,000 bronze keys. Melon says, unlike 100,000. What, bronze keys? That's a lot right there. 100,000 bronze keys is a lot of bronze keys. Yeah, you're not going to get through most things on a stage 5 car. You got to get stage 6 parts. Most events require you to have 2 or 3 or 4 or sometimes more stage 6 parts, but normally you need at least 2 or 3 stage 6 parts. It's very rare that you're going to get through anything on stage 5 only. Alright, so Unity wants to know what cars to use for Tempest. I mean, for tier 1, I suggest the Volkswagen GTI. For tier 2, I either suggest the Miata Rocket Bunny or the Porsche Boxster or the Rocket Bunny GTI. For tier 3, I would suggest the BMW M4s or the Mustang GT Premium. That will get you through the first ones at least. When it comes to tier 4, that one's where it gets really hard. Tier 4 is the hardest part because you got to have a car that does over 260 miles per hour and goes 0 to 60 in about 1.3 seconds. Tier 5, any good 4 or 5 star car will do it with enough parts. But I mean, there's a lot of tier 4 cars that can do it, but there's a lot that cannot as well. What a lot of people do is they get one tier 4 car with high speed, another one with good acceleration, and then they'll spend some gold to swap when they got stuck on that part there, or that race there. That's what most of us ended up doing. But yeah, the Volkswagen Golf GTI, that's a great little tier 1 car. No. What? Welcome, Danny. You're the greatest CSR2 guy ever on my mama? What? Alrighty. So a good tune for the Golf GTI would depend on what parts you have on it, but I do have a video on how to tune it and drive it when it's maxed out, if you want to look that up. But your tune really depends on the parts you have installed on the car. I do have some videos on how to tune cars in general on my tuning playlist. But you need to learn how to tune a car according to the parts you have installed. So if you go to my channel and scroll down, you'll find my different playlists that'll help you learn how to do that stuff. Melon, does the Abarth beat Tempest? The Abarth is a pretty cool car for live racing. I've never really tried it for Tempest or anything. Yeah, welcome. It's not easy to get the parts, bud. This game does require a lot of patience. I mean, I've been playing the game for somewhere in the 6 to 7 year range, and there's still cars that I don't have all the parts for that I would like to have all the parts for after 6 years, right? So you gotta have a lot of patience. You gotta use your resources wisely. You gotta learn to manage your resources wisely. You don't want to just go in there and pull your keys all the time, or you don't want to go try to upgrade every single car you get, or you're always going to be broke all the time. So, what's up, white trash? Alright, so Jafford23 says, I feel all cars should have a cost or make it a little easier to obtain gold keys. Well, it's a business. They want your money. They want your money. They're like, hey, open up your wallet and give me whatever's in there. Their goal is to make as much money as they possibly can, so they're going to make gold keys and stuff like that really hard to get in hopes that you're going to buy them. Alright. Zakai wants to know, are they ever going to release Tempest 4? I don't think so. Now, there are some rumors that sometime this year or maybe early next year, Tempest 4 is going to come out, but honestly, I don't think we're ever going to see it. If they are working on it, they must be working on it very, very, very slowly, but I don't think so. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I don't think they care about it. More than likely, it wouldn't make them very much money compared to all these other events they drop. If you really think about it, I mean, it's like every other day a new event drops up that has a bunch of paid cars and stuff. That's what they're focused on, is making paid events for you to give them your money. They don't seem to be focused on making things for you to have Tempest. That didn't come out right, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I think my fastest car might be my Mark IV Supra or possibly my Dodge Challenger Drag Pack. I'm not 100% sure, but I think one of those is the fastest that I have maxed out. I have some other cars that probably would be faster if I had them upgraded, but... And I've been playing for probably close to 7 years. I mean, I don't know exactly, but I do know this game was out for about a year when I started, so... Probably 7. Seven years sounds pretty accurate to me. But yeah, all I can do is take a rough guess. What's up, Dark? How you doing today, my man? Hope your day is going awesome. Miles, you just beat Tempest 1. That's awesome. Congratulations. Alright, so the Acura 2022 NSX is a pretty cool car. I mean, I don't really suggest maxing out any car unless you actually need to. It's not a bad car. I do have a video out on that car and how to drive it and set it up if you want to go look at it. Maybe that will help you decide if you think it's worth maxing out, but it's very rare that you actually need a car in this game to be 100% maxed out unless you're doing a showdown. So, I mean, I guess it's personal preference whether or not you want to max it, but you probably don't need to max it. Like, I think on the video I show you how to set it up for live racing without very many parts. So, if you just want to live race it, I don't think you need very many parts at all. Ah, crap, that guy got me. Will I ever start a... So if I started a new account and had to start from level 1, it would take years to... I mean, it would take years to get anywhere. And then I wouldn't have time to play my own account, so I don't plan on it. Is there a way to get gold keys faster? Not unless you can do the bigger events that normally have the paid cars and stuff like that, or spend real money to buy them. Unfortunately, I probably get about 10 gold keys per month on average. It takes a long time to get all those. Ah, Beard says he likes the Teresa Millennial. That's his fastest one. Running a 7.6. That's a really cool car, actually. I didn't put a whole lot of parts into mine. I set mine up on the lower upgrade live racing setup. I like that car for live racing. It's really nice for live. Melon says you need some stage 6 parts to make the Acura good. I'm yawning again. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. I think I need more coffee, guys. I need more coffee. For some reason, I keep losing. The game is not matching me up with players that are good. It's probably putting... I bet it's putting me up against bots that intentionally beat me. I could be wrong. I don't think the Showdown really has bots, though. Sky's the limit. I do have videos for both of those that show a live racing tune. I would try those out if you can. They work really good for me. Yeah, the Pegasus and the Huna truck both have good live racing setups. So if you're live racing and your car beats the dyno time, generally the game will bump you constantly. That's the problem with it. That's why I normally do the low Evo high performance points, because you don't normally need to beat the dyno time to win the live races. And then you don't really get bumped. You just kind of stay in the same lobby most of the time. So those are really nice setups for live racing. One bad shift and I probably just lost because of it. Yeah, I think I've bought all the Kin Block cars so far. I don't buy a lot of cars in this game, but I did buy those ones. I just like them, you know? I like the Kin Block stuff. Three, two, one, go. I don't like the fact that they're about to add another, what is it? Huna-Pegasus? Not Huna-Pegasus. Another Hunicorn. I think one Hunicorn was plenty. Do we really need two different Hunicorns, version 1 and version 2? I think they should have added some other Kin Block car, like the Escort. They were supposed to be adding the Escort, but I guess we're not going to get the Escort after all. That's the one a lot of people really wanted, and they add another Huna, whatever it is. I don't know. Hunicorn. Oh man, I lost. You drive bad and then you lose. That's how it goes. Yeah, I have a video for the Bel Air as well. I mean, every time I put out one of those how to drive videos for a car, if I find a good live racing setup, I add it to the video. You're asking, where'd that go? I lost that comment. Todd, when the next Kin Block event is? Let me look really quick. Let me see if we have a date on that. One second, guys. All right. About community, I think it's over here, maybe. Hey, what is that? Ooh, man, that's going to be cool. Oh, man, the Ring Brothers Chevelle is going to be awesome. All right. It doesn't seem to give us a date. They just say it's coming soon. No, it doesn't actually say. Let me look through one more time, but... Nope, they did not put a date on it, so I'm not sure. Melon says 10 miles per hour. Around 3,000 RPM. Yeah, I always just launched and went right into fourth and then hit my nitrous, I think. Something along the lines of that. Kind of like that. Let's see what time we ran. I probably... Whoa, that guy kicked in my butt. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, though, the way this game works out. Sometimes changing a few parts will really change things on the car. Sabari says 5th and Nos. Alright, so you still have... you might need to drive your car differently, Sabari, or tune it differently. So if you don't have all the stage 6 parts, I mean, if you're copying the max tune and shift pattern, that's probably not going to work for you. You're probably going to need to tune it a little differently and drive it a little differently. So that might help. I don't know. Now I'm driving this car wrong. Oh, God. Oh, well. So, Brian, I think there's a couple of different NSXs. I mean, Honda and Acura both make NSXs in real life, so they got a little bit of each in this game. They got both. Gosh, I definitely need more coffee. I am in need of more coffee. Alright, I'm getting tired of the showdown here. Let me collect my free stuff. What else is on the map that I can do besides showdown? Is there anything else that looks interesting? Oh, there's a crew cup. I'm going to go race that. So that's going to give you a part for the NSX. So if your crew does a total of 50 races over a couple of days, you will get that stage 6 part. So everybody should be doing those little races like that every day. I mean, it's only 3 races, right? How long does 3 races take? 2 or 3 minutes out of your day to do that? At the most, so I'm sure there's people that don't bother to do those, but that's like a really important thing to get parts and prizes and stuff. The Beard of Gaming says the NSX is a nasty car in real life. And Sabari says it's pretty bad. You got duplicate stage 6. Yeah, that sucks, actually. I don't know why this game likes to give out the duplicate parts. Unity says, does anybody know what a lobby advantage is? Well, it just means like certain cars, if you tune them a certain way, they just seem to do really well. Like, it'll have an advantage in live racing. With some cars you can tune to do really well at live racing, then they just kind of have an advantage. I don't know how to explain that one exactly. Some cars, yeah, some things are a little weird to explain. I mean, I guess I don't fully understand the game mechanics. I mean, I know what it does, but game mechanics is weird. But generally what you do, let me show you a car that gets a good lobby advantage. Let's find something and kind of, maybe this will help you understand. Since I'm a big dummy who can't seem to explain it well, let's take a look at... Let's take a look at this one, the Continental GT3. Now look at how I have this set up, right? Right now I got over 2,000 Evo points. I have 652 on the performance points. But if you look at my upgrades, I've got stage 3 body, stage 3 tires, stage 4 transmission, stage 3 engine, stage 3 turbo. So almost everything is on stage 3 except for the transmissions on 4. And this car will beat most people in live racing easily. Let's find like a car that more people probably have. Let's take a look at the Bugatti Chiron. This is a more common car that gets a really nice lobby advantage. So if you take a look at the parts I have installed on this, I've got body on 4, nitrous on 3, intake on 4, turbo stock, engine stock, transmission on 4, tires on 3. If you look at the dyno time on this particular car, you're going to see this car has a dyno time of an 11.8. 11.802. Now, if I take this into live racing, you're going to notice I run 11.8 or slower, and I'm going to win most of the live races and not beat the dyno time. Let's go and try and race this one, right? This one will probably beat me. He refused. Let's race this Supra. Nope, he's out of here. We'll race, what is this? Is that the Red Eye? If that's the Red Eye, that's a good live racing car. Yeah, that's the Red Eye. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I think I shifted wrong, but that's okay. So that was a really close race right there. And the Red Eye is another really, really good live racing car. Wait a second. I really messed up my shift though on that one. So that might have had something to do with it. The Chiron, you might think it's a terrible car, but the way I have it set up, it does very well most of the time. Here's somebody. Let's see if we can race this guy. And what is that, a 600 LT? Yes, it is. Three, 2, 1, go. There we go. I messed up the shift pattern on the last race, which I think is why I lost. Now take a look at my my time versus my dyno time. I ran in the 11.8s. So the dyno time is 11.802, but I can generally run 11.8s and beat almost everybody with this car. Here, I'm going to challenge one of the best live racing cars in the game. And I'm either going to beat it or be very close. We'll see what happens. I'm not scared to race this thing. I mean, I have a chance to beat it with this setup. I don't know if it's a good chance to beat it, but it's a possibility. Alright, so who's going to win? I'm going to win. The dyno is 11.802. But yeah, it constantly beats people. I mean, technically this car shouldn't be winning any live races, but it does. That guy's name was Bite Me. Alright, we're going to race another one of the best live racing cars in the game. Now this will probably beat me. These are one of the cars that beat almost everything, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. And I think I got it. Yep, got it. So yeah, this kind of just shows you what a lobby advantage car does. For some reason, they just win a lot of live races. Now, if somebody's really good at tuning, they can beat this, but Jafford, you too, buddy. Catch you later, my man. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by today. Ah, he wants to race me again, so we'll go ahead and do it. Three, two, one, go. And I assume I'm going to win. Maybe, maybe not. Yep. I don't know. It's just, it just works. So it's not such a bad car after all, is it? Now, if you try to set this up on a normal setup and you try and live race it, it's gonna lose every race. It's gonna lose every race. How good is the Valkyrie? Valkyrie. Oh, I'm trying to remember about the Valkyrie. If my memory serves me correct, it has a good live racing setup, but I would have to double check. I probably have a video on it. More than likely, I have a video on how to set that car up and drive it, so yeah. I'm having a brain fart on that one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. Melon says it's not a good live racing car. Melon has a little bit better of a memory than I do. Alright, that's a bot. That's not a real person. There's not a lot of people in this live racing lobby for some reason. Like bots, I mean, that's not even like worth racing. I mean, the bots are worth racing, but you're guaranteed to win unless you mess up when racing a bot. Bots run what, like a second slower than the lobby you're in or something? Let's pay attention to how fast this guy runs. Let's check this out. 3, 2, 1, go. How fast did he run? So he ran a 12.8. So yeah, I mean we should be in the 11.8 lobby, and he ran a 12.8. So I guess they do run about a second slower than the lobby you're in. I've always, I've heard that, but I've never actually went to double check. But I guess that's that kind of confirms it. Let's run another bot and see if it also runs 11.8. If this guy also runs 11.8, then we know that's true. TJ, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Two Bugattis. tube. Oh crap, I downshifted. I downshifted too soon. Alright, that was a bad move on my part. That's alright. Well, he ran 12.9s. He ran a 12.9. Huh. So I guess it's not 100% accurate. But close. Very close. Let's race one more bot. Fig Monkey here. And let's pay attention to what time he runs. So yeah, I guess the bots run roughly 1 second slower than your lobby time. Give or take a few. Alright. Yeah, he also ran in the 12.8, so I think that is pretty accurate, I would say. Alright, are there any real people in here or just bots? Pretty much just bots. Alright, so the lobby kind of goes by your car's dyno time. It's kind of a weird deal. Now that's one of the reasons like some cars get picked up and moved. Let's just say you have a dyno time of a 12.8. It's going to try to put you in the 12.8 lobby. But if your car is beating the dyno time and running way faster than 12.8, it's like, okay, this car's in the wrong lobby. And after a couple of races, it's going to pick you up and move you. But you don't actually get that when you're running the cars with the lobby advantage. They just kind of stay where they're at. But they're generally running slower than the lobby time or at the lobby time. I want to try and race this Gamera. That's a real player. The Gamera should... Yes! This Gamera should stomp me. If I win this one, I will be amazed. Like, the Gamera should completely destroy me, guys. If I win, there's a problem with this Gamera driver. Either that or the car's lobby advantage is better than expected. Go, little car, go, little car, go, go. Did we just... Yeah, I just beat the Gamera, guys. I just beat the Gamera. Oh, he ran a 12.0? Wow. Either he lost intentionally or he doesn't know how to set that one up and tune it or something. That is abnormal. That should have beat me. That definitely should have beat me. Gamera is one of the best cars in the game. Alright, where's the real players at? I don't see any. I think I'm in a messed up lobby here. A dead lobby or something. Wait, why is this guy's name Scambot? That's weird. That's really weird. There's no real players here. Let's go try another lobby. Did I update? No, I don't think I've got an update yet. Last update I got was probably about 2 weeks ago, I think. So I'm still waiting. Like, I think all three of the account, like the 2 content accounts and mine, none of them have the update yet. Let's race Mr. Bite Me. He said I scared away the real players. Sky's the limit is talking about a green Aston Martin. Green Aston Martin. That guy didn't want to race me. Alright, there's a real player. Chevy 58 in the NSX. So we only got a couple of minutes left on the live stream, everybody. Our live streaming time is just about up. So if you have any last minute questions, get them in quick. Get them in quick. Get them in quick. I mean, technically this car should probably beat me as well, but for some weird reason, this car wins the majority of live races. It's crazy. And it actually runs a little slower than the dyno. Like normally you want the car to run 11.8 if it's got a dyno of 11.8, but mine's running like 8.5s and 8.6s, so I should say 1185s and 1186s. Technically, this car shouldn't be winning live races, but it wins almost everything. So it's a good one. But yeah, hopefully that explains how that works. When am I going to have Melon on again? I don't know. We'll probably have him on again in a couple weeks if he wants to show up. I mean, he's always here. Most of my viewers said they would only like to see guests occasionally, so that's the main reason I don't have him on more often. But I think we're going to try, like me and Max decided maybe like once a month we were going to do something. I know he's been pretty busy, so maybe we'll try and have Melon on like once a month as well. How would you avoid getting bumped in live? You pretty much have to have a car that does not beat the dyno time. If your car beats the dyno time in live racing, it's almost always going to get bumped, except for under a few like special circumstances. Oh, you know what? I'll show you guys another car that has a really weird lobby advantage that shouldn't. This car, I've never really understood why it does well. I don't know if it's still in my live racing setup or not. I don't think it is. I believe it's a tier 4 car. I only know of one maxed out car that wins almost all the live races. And this car just, once you max it, has a natural lobby advantage. And it doesn't beat the dyno. It's probably the first car I ever found that had a real lobby advantage, actually. It's like the Sylvia S15, I think. And it's like the crappiest one, but I don't know if that's a tier 5 car or a tier 4 car, so it's going to take me a minute to find it. I think it's orange. I think it might be tier 5. Ugh. It's a tier 4. Sky says it's tier 4. 5, 4. Let's go back to the tier 4 cars then. I just had a hiccup there a second ago. I haven't driven this car in years. Here it is. No, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on. We're going to find it. Where are you hiding? This is why it sucks to have too many cars. And the majority of them aren't even upgraded, you know? They're just sitting there, like, taking up space. These are space taker-uppers right here. Alright, where are you at, little car? I must have missed it. Oh no. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, they need to have some sort of system to organize their garages. I mean, I guess they have one in the game, but it's just never been live. So I don't know if there's problems with it or what. I can't believe I can't find this thing. Did I change the color? I'm looking for an orange car here. I wonder if I changed it to a different color. I think it's part of Elite Customs now. If I don't find it, no big deal. But the Sylvia S15, the original one, is a really good live racer, maxed out. Or at least it used to be. What the heck? Hold on a second. Let me look through here again. Too many cars. Do I have it in my live racing cars? Ah, there it is. Okay. Now, I don't know. Like, I don't think I've put any elite levels on this, have I? Uh-oh. I just realized something. I put some elite levels on this. I've probably unlocked some parts. So I don't know if the car would still perform the same or not. So this has a 10.9, so roughly this is in the 11-second lobby. This car should go into the 11-0 lobby. So let's go do a live race and see what it does. My favorite Porsche, I guess the little tier 2 Boxster. Most of the Porsches in this game are terrible, unfortunately. I don't know why, but this game seems to hate Porsche. I must be one of the last people to get the update or something because, man, it's hard to find real players. Alright, so let's see if this car wins or loses. I don't even know how to drive this thing. It's been years since I've driven it, but this car used to get a big lobby advantage for no apparent reason. Does it still got it? Yeah, it got it. Yeah, Millen doesn't like that I don't upgrade some of my cars, but when you have 9 bazillion cars, the amount of money it takes to upgrade it is ridiculous. But yeah, this car just wins live races for no apparent reason. It's slower than the dyno time, but it always does really good. But I mean, if you look at my lobby of, not my lobby, but I guess I'm out of gas here. If you look at my arsenal of cars that I normally use, I mean, this is why I don't upgrade all those cars. I mean, I got, all right, 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, 38. That's like 46. About 50. There's about 56 cars, 50 some cars upgraded already that I love. So do I really need to upgrade more cars, right? the amount of like really good cars I already have upgraded makes me say, you know, do I really need to upgrade another one? I have to really like the car in order to upgrade it, so it has to look really cool plus be really good at this point. There's got to be something unique or special about it. Like the Bel Air, I had to upgrade the Bel Air. That's just freaking cool. The Bel Air is amazing, so I just had to upgrade that thing. Now, there are a couple cars I have, like one of these days, I'm going to upgrade a couple of these ones I have over here that I haven't got a chance to yet. I'm debating on doing something with these two here for live racing. Where'd they go? Did I move them? I must have moved them. So this is one of those cars that I'm really thinking about upgrading for live racing. This is a really cool car. It's really good. I'm probably going to upgrade this one. I'm still thinking about it. And the Huna truck, I'm also thinking about upgrading just because I really like both the way they look. These both look super cool and they both have good setups for live. So I'm probably going to do those two next. This is another one that would definitely be worth upgrading too. And as much as I like this, I don't like it as much as the other two. So Camaros, I do like old school cars. I do like Camaros, but Camaros aren't really like something that blows my socks off. So I need to sell one of those Agueras. I got a couple of those Agueras laying around. I think I've already got one leveled up. I think I have 3 of those Agueras. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with these two. They're just kind of taking up space. Normally I strip all my duplicates, but there's a lot of cars. Melon says the Javelin is pure junk. There's a lot of cars in this game that look amazing, but unfortunately they're not. I'm going to put the ending screen soon up, guys, because we're about done here for the day. Our time is just about up. Sky's the limit says, can you share the tune for the vet, Melon? Michikitsu, thank you, buddy. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for coming out. I definitely appreciate that. Super nice of you guys. Let me do something. Okay, there we go. Millen says, we got a few. David Shiv says, see you on Sunday. Yeah, definitely. I'll be back on Sunday for a live racing live stream. But yeah, I'm going to have to check and see if... Hey, what just happened there? Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Hold on one second, guys. There we go. There we go. I hit the wrong button. It changed my audio settings. I was like, man, I got quiet for a second. Bayo, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. But yeah, I wish all the cars in the game had a good low performance point, high evo setup, but a lot of them don't. Some do, some don't. A lot of the newer ones seem to have them. A lot of the older ones don't. Every once in a while you find an older car that does, but I'm not sure if that's something they're building into the cars intentionally or what, but I don't know. It might be something they're doing intentionally, or maybe they're just like, hey, this is how we're going to do it. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I like that they're doing it. I'll tell you that. I'm a big fan of that. All right, guys. So thank you so much for coming out. That's going to be it for the day. You guys are amazing. Thank you for watching my videos and hanging out with me on the live streams. Moderators, thank you for being here so much. Channel members, thank you. And everybody else, I appreciate you guys a lot. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week and hope to see you guys on Sunday. We'll be doing some live streaming on Sunday. If you want to join my Discord or find my other YouTube channels, if you go to my channel, down in one of the latest videos descriptions, so I have links to all that stuff, plus a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, you guys are amazing. We will catch you next time. Thanks for coming out. See you guys.